and welcome to Telebomoko Media. I'm your host, Wanjiru Njanga.
And I'm Moshuka Mbogwa.
Today we're at Magical Kenya Travel Expo 2019 at KICC. And we're with one of the guys who's inside.
My name is Alfredo Wite. I work with Jubilee Insurance Pleasure. I've been in exhibition and I've seen there's a lot of marketing products about the Masai and the food. So it's very interesting and it's very enjoyable. I would like people to go and learn, and also they get exhibited, and then also they get out to know about the food, what they are offering in the village market, and how the cultural behaviors of our people of our country. Pleasure to meet you people. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
So right about now we're about to go in and see what is happening inside there. So do make sure to follow us up, and yeah, we will show you right about everything. I'm Moshuka Mbogwa here at the Group Travelers here at Magical Kenya Travel Expo, and I'm here with Nana Gashaga, the CEO of the KICC. Yes. Oh my God, I am so honored to have you here. I'm so proud of myself. This is one great achievement. Okay, just tell the public.
No, welcome.
Yes, yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I'd like you just to tell the public just something about yourself.
Yes. Well, I'm my day job is CEO of this fantastic venue, Africa's leading premier mice venue. But again, today we've just concluded with the last day of MKTE 2019, which is the Magical Kenya Expo, which is local stakeholders, international stakeholders, and I think it's fantastic. Everybody's traveling. And one thing that I've found over the years, I've been in the tourism industry for quite some time, is that travel used to be something that was for the elite, something that not everybody could do. But over the years, it's everybody who's here today and everybody who was not even able to be here today has made travel affordable to everyone. Be it 5-star to 1-star, even though whatever the different ranges are, it is still clean, it is affordable to your price bracket, and why not? You know, I think it's extremely important for everybody to be able to travel and experience what we have in Kenya and what we have beyond. So I'm extremely honored to be a part of this, and it's at KICC. So.
Yes. So I was there just behind the camera, just seeing you with the photo shoot here at the.
Yes, I've just had lunch over here at the Chef's Delight. We were doing the awards, and it's something different. You know, the team behind Chef's Delight are extremely innovative. You know, looking at new and different things to be doing. You know, gone are the days of your regular tourism, which is still our backbone, our beach, our safari product. We've got many different products. You know, there's sports tourism, there's medical tourism, and there's also now culinary tourism. You see it everywhere. Everywhere you go, wherever there's an event, wherever there's a function, you're always going to have food going side by side with that. And that is what the Chef's Delight team are trying to capture. for Kenya. And I think it is extremely timely and needed, and this is now where we can go and move forward. So yes, I'm extremely honored to be a part of this, to be able to come and give the review and come and see what we're having here. 89 participants already have signed up for next year's Chef's Delight, which will be a week of culinary experience. So watch this space. We'll be doing another, a launch, obviously, with the Chef's Delight team for that. But I think it's important. It's about being innovative. It's about bringing in new products. And one thing that we were speaking about before, Kenya, we are always exporting a lot of our produce. But by having this here, it actually fits into the Big Four agenda by His Excellency the President of Kenya, and also for tourism, which is spearheaded by Honorable Najib Balala. So here, another Chef Delights first also is culinary tourism. So that's again doing something which is from farm to plate, which I think is great. You can never have too many products. You can never promote Kenya too much. And again, like I said, I'm always happy to promote and to partner and to support anybody that is willing to drive the Kenya agenda outside and positively. So today, closing off on the weekend, this has been a very special thing and close to my heart to attend. And of course, it being, of course, even here at KICC, but for having this here, this is one to watch. Culinary tourism is going to take Kenya by storm. So again, we're very happy to be seeing this.
Welcome to the Group Travelers Show. I'm your host Wanjiro, and today we're with Ronald, and he's going to tell us a bit more about his group of hotels.
Nice to meet you, Wanjiro. My name is Ronald, as you've heard. I'm the Director of Sales at Radisson Blu in Harper Hill, Nairobi. We're exhibiting for the second time in this show, 2019, and we are here as East Africa. In total, we have 6 properties, 3 in Nairobi, 2 in Kigali, and 1 in Addis.
That's nice. Tell us more about the properties.
Radisson Hotel Groups is actually a management company under the Radisson Group umbrella, managing 6 properties. Globally and in East Africa that we're representing in this stand, we're only 6. In Nairobi, we have 3 properties. That is Nairobi Upper Hill. We have Park Inn by Radisson in Westlands, and a new baby right there that is just opened.
Wow.
That is Radisson Hotel and Residence in Arboretum.
Wow, that is amazing to know. What would you say is unique about Radisson?
Culinary experience, service, and also the stylish look and variety of options that we find as across the globe.
You can even take tea in the morning. You see?
Weka askari.
Yeast, weka sukari kidogo. But when you add yeast, that is when it becomes.
Violet Wafula, the Director of Administration in the Department of Tourism. So, Violet, I'd like you to tell us just something about Bungoma County.
Okay, Bungoma is, like I said, is a county that is very rich in culture. It is on the western part of the country. We border Busia on the southern part, Kakamega on the eastern, and Uganda on the northwestern part of Kenya. So mainly why we have come here, because we want to market our tourism attraction sites. We have a very rich culture, like the circumcision ceremony that is normally done every after 2 years. Like now we had it last year. This year we didn't have. Next year we will have. So that is an initiation ceremony where young boys are initiated into manhood. Yeah. And then we also have traditional foods, like what you are seeing here, chiswa. This is very, very rich in proteins. Then we also have
Tell us what is Chiswa.
chiswa. These are white ants.
Yes.
There, these are white ants. And how we capture them? Normally, we cover them with a blanket. Then you leave a small entrance where there is light. So now when they come out, all of them will go towards the light. Then now there is like a small hole. So when they come, then that hole you cover it with the banana leaves. They are slippery. So when they fall on that banana leaf, they slide into the hole. So that is how now you can capture them. Yes, and it can be used as a stew. Yes.
With ugali.
Yes, with the ugali. And
And how do you like cook them?
you cook them like any other vegetable. You boil, then you just make stew. Yes.
Yes, so
And then we also have kamahalange. Kamahalange, this is kamahalange, wengine wanaita timbande. Yeah, but us, we call them kamahalange. This is flour. We ferment this flour. And then after like 3 days, tunakaanga. Unakaanga not na mafuta. Yeah. Unakaanga tu hivyo hivyo. Then now this is what comes out. This you can eat the way it is, or you can add yeast. Now this is what forms busa. Yeah, when you leave it for about 3 days, it becomes busa. Even changa is made out of this. Yes. And then we have this called mkombera. This one. It is, yes, and it's very sweet. It's a mouth freshener. It is an appetizer. And appetizers if you don't have an appetite for food, you eat this. Next time you learn to eat like a whole dish. And again, it has an appetite for something else. They know better. These two, they know better. Yes. So, and that is why you can see every man that passes here picks at least. And I've seen one who has come here like 10 times.
he knows the benefit.
He knows the benefits. Then now we have the caves, very nice sceneries in Mount Elgon. We have a cave where the elephants go for maternity. They go there for mating, stay there throughout the period of maternity. They give birth, and then cross to the other side to Uganda. So, and again we have Nabiole Falls. Those are tourist attraction sites. We have Nabiole Falls, very nice falls, very nice sceneries that can attract tourists.
Yes, so welcome back. We are here at Let's Go Travel Uniglobe, and I am here with the team. Yes, and I'll have them introduce themselves.
My name is Angela Njehia. leisure travel manager at Let's Go Travel Uniglobe.
I'm Alan Dixon. I'm the founder of Let's Go Travel, and now we've taken on the franchise of Uniglobe more recently, and been in travel and tourism for the last 40 years.
So I would like you guys to tell me more about the company and what exactly you do.
We do tours and safaris into Kenya, and some air travel as well. We do a lot of business travel in Kenya for people going out from Kenya, and also holidays for more upmarket destinations. But right now we're here at the Magical Kenya Tourism Expo, promoting tourism into Kenya and East Africa, and really trying to push sustainable tourism.
And for you to come up build the company, I'm sure you had some motivation, or you love traveling yourself, right?
I very much enjoy the outdoors. I love my birds. I love planting trees. I love seeing trees. As Angela and the rest of the team know, my mungu is the environment.
Okay, so Angela, I want you to tell me how your experience has been in the company itself and how you feel about it all, and everything that goes in and out in the company.
I think the experience is generally fantastic. The reason why is because besides just selling the tours and travel, we actually get to create impact into the whole tourism industry because, like you can see, we are champions in sustainable tourism, yeah? So that means that we are looking at the communities in which we practice the tourism and the environment, and it's not just about the economic sense of it, which I think is much more richer and deeper than just the money effect.
So I'd like you to just take me through your awards and just tell me all about them, because there are a lot. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow.
Well, for the last sort of 7 or 8 years, we've been promoting different aspects of sustainable tourism, and we have really worked with the Eco Warrior Awards and going through promoting under our main pillars of sustainability, which is, and you can help me on, there's education, there's livelihood, community tourism, and conservation of the environment. And so through those pillars we do it internally within the office, within our office team, and every week we have a Sustainable Tuesday meeting. And externally we work with 4 schools up near Nanyuki, we work with a children's home up near Limuru, we work with elderly people in Limuru, we do tree planting with Form 1 up to Form 4. We do Young Change Makers. That's for university students who are studying tourism and conservation of the environment.
I mean, it's so wonderful to hear you say all that. But I just want to ask one question. Why Kenya? Why set up the company in Kenya? Why do all this in Kenya? What is so beautiful about Kenya that you decided to do it here?
I'm born and bred here. For me, it's home. And so Kenya is such a vibrant country. You know, I keep telling even some of the visitors here, you go 50 kilometers and the scenery is different. We have such a fabulous country, and so many people don't realize, from the mountains, the Rift Valley, the savannas, all the way down to the coast, the marine life. We have, some of the most ideal places in the world, really. And we're on the equator, lovely climate, so we're very lucky, really.
Hello and welcome to the Group Traveler Show. I'm your host Wanjiru Njanga, and I'm joined today by Jill Kimani from Rusinga Lodge Hotels. You're going to tell us a little bit more about your hotel.
Okay, Rusinga Island Lodge is a high-end property on Lake Victoria on an island called Rusinga Island. Yeah, the island is very unique, very attractive. It's actually what attracts our visitors to the hotel. Hence the name Rusinga Island Lodge. Rusinga Lodge offers a variety of activities, a variety of experiences, because Rusinga Island itself is very rich in culture, number one. A lot of cultural activities. The people on the island are mainly fishermen and women. So there's a lot of fishing activities in the island, which is very engaging. So our clients, our guests love to come and interact with the people. The other thing that makes Rusinga Island Lodge an attraction is the bird life. There are so many birds around the island. We have over 300 different species on the island, alone on the island. And that is not enough. There's another island about 10 minutes away from us. It's called the Birds Island. So it's an activity we offer to our guests. We take them by our boats, our speedboats. Yeah. So when you're in Rusinga Island Lodge, expect to see birds, expect to see a lot of culture, expect to do a lot of water sport activities because we are on the lake. Yeah.
Offer the clients can go for fishing and
Yes, there's a lot of fishing activities, and by the way, whatever you catch, it's prepared for you. It's not catch and release. Yeah, and you're fishing for either Nile perch or tilapia. Yeah. Apart from fishing, we do a lot of, there's kayaking, there's sunset fishing by our jetty. We have a floating jetty that extends all the way to the lake. Yeah.
let me just ask for the people like me who don't know what a jetty is. Could you explain what a jetty?
A jetty is an extension we build, yeah? Because you see, we are on the shores of the lake, yeah? So we build something that extends to the lake, so you can actually walk through about some few meters into the lake. Yeah. We actually offer sundowners on it, sunset fishing, yeah? That is actually an attraction, that jetty alone. And actually, when we have honeymooners, they prefer to do their private dinners on the jetty. But of course, weather permitting, yeah? When it's raining or when the lake is rough. Yeah. So when the weather is good, the lake is cool, you can have your private dinners. Yeah. So the other thing you can expect when you come to Rusinga Lodge is historical sites. You know, that's the home for the Tomboya, one of the founding fathers of the Kenya. That's his home. We have a Tomboya mausoleum, which is a walking distance from the hotel. Yeah. The other thing is expect to see fossils. Yeah. Yes. Fossils are a lot in the island. So we have a fossil site that is just a few meters from the hotel. Sorry, a few walking distance from the hotel. So it's actually one of the activities we give you, and we will take you with our guide. It's a nature walk. You know, it's very, very, very interesting. Yeah.
What's the distance from Nairobi to Rusinga, where your lodge is located?
Actually, there are various ways of getting to the hotel. Now with the bridge, you know, there's a bridge now. You can actually drive directly to the hotel. Yeah, from Nairobi it should take you about 6 hours, and the roads are very good. That is one way of getting there. The other way is either you fly to Kisumu, and now with Kisumu you have to connect to the ferry. All right, you connect to the ferry. Yes, but that's not the only way. If you fly, you can also fly to Homa Bay Airport. Now Homa Bay Airport is open, and Silverstone have daily flights there.
Okay. Hello. So today we are here at Silverstone with Patrick Okech, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about the airline. So Patrick, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Would you like to tell us what you do at Silverstone and a little bit of history about the airline?
No problem. First, thank you for passing by Silverstone stand at the Magical Kenya. Now, Silverstone is the main brand, is the perfect brand in the aviation industry. I'm the head of sales and marketing manager. So I'm in charge with so many things in the company. Different roles from the marketing, the routes, the new route destinations, and so many things.
So what destinations does Silverstone go to? How many?
No, we fly about 10 destinations. This is Kisumu, Ukunda, Malindi, Lamu, Eldoret, Wajir, Homa Bay, Masai Mara. We also fly Mombasa, Kisumu. This is the only airline that do the direct flight from Mombasa to Kisumu direct. Yes. Basically, the issue of the routes, we just want to concentrate with the local domestic, because nowadays, being the local carrier, we make many people to fly around as compared to the previous. You know, the other airlines used to charge a lot of money, so many Kenyans were not used to travel. But let's say if you want to go to Diani, maybe the one-way ticket will start from around 4,500. And if you compare flying and driving, flying is much cheaper. And what I will ask the listeners or the viewers that the airline of choice is Silverstone. We are always on time, no single cancellations, no delays. And when it comes to maybe the backup aeroplanes, you cannot talk. We have a fleet of about 15 aircrafts. and we operate with the dash 8 100, dash 8 200, dash 8 300. This is a 50-seater, 37 and 12-seater. And if you want to book Silverstone Air, you have to make the booking process to be more simple. You can also download the booking app under the Silverstone Air app on the booking on the Apple Store, and you'll be ready to book, or you can even call your favorite travel agents to assist you to do the booking.
Thank you so much for the information. We really appreciate.
Silverstone Air has been in existence for the past this is now the third year, and the commercial passengers, and the growth of the airline has been going very well, because we started with a very few, like about 2-3 aeroplanes, and now we have about 15. So you can say the graph is going very well, and also in terms of the number of the passengers that we ferry on a daily basis.
I'm Kambogo, and I am here with a painter from Lamu. Please tell us your name.
My name Adam Musa Adam. I born in Lamu town. Na niko hapa kwa Magical Expo. Nimependa kuonyesha maonyesho yangu ya art. Hii ndo kazi yangu ya mkono. Na niko na ujuzi from 1988. Sasa nimekuwa professional na tayari nimeonyesha several exhibition kila sehemu Kenya, hata vijuzi nimekuwa abroad, Sharjah, ati Uarabuni kule Dubai. So sasa niko na furaha sana kuwa hii art yangu inaonekana worldwide.
So ningependa kujua ni lini ambapo uliweza kujua kwamba uweza, yani you can paint? Nini kilichofanya yani uweze kujitambua kama painter pale?
Nimekuwa nikipainting sababu ni kukuza culture yetu ya Swahili. Sababu hii kama kuhifadhi utamaduni wetu wa Kiswahili, ndio maana hii painting, hii mchoro nachora kwa niaba ya kuuza mji wetu au kuuza utamaduni wetu wa Kiswahili, ndio maana hii nachora hii.
Na naamini kwamba lazima uwe na push ama motivation yewe kushinda umepaint kila yani uwe katika kazi una paint kila siku, yani lazima uwe na motivation. Nini huwa na kumotivate kila siku? Yani uamke tu asubuhi utachora hivi na hivi ama ufanye hivi na hivi?
Kila asubuhi nikiamka fikira yangu na ninafikiri leo nichore picha aina gani, kesho nichore picha aina gani, na sio yani kila siku nainuka kwa kuchora. Ninainuka na kufikiri what's going to painting, au nitaenda kuchora picha aina gani kuvutia ile ujuzi wangu, yani kuimarisha ujuzi wangu zaidi.
Na una kazi nyingine ama uweza kusema tu yani painting ndio full time job yako?
Kazi ambayo niko nayo nyingine ni photographer. Mimi ni photographer na ni video shooting na ni editor.
So you are a multi-talented person.
Yep. Na hii video shooting hakuna mahali nimeenda my own. Kila siku najifunisha kivangu mpaka sasa hivi najiona kama niko sawa kwa mambo ya art, ya video shooting, photographer. Hata sasa hii niko na Lamu County Government. Niko kama majiriwa kwa mimi ni video shooting, ni videographer.
So tuko na painting yako moja hapa. Ningependa unielezee nini ambacho kilikudrive yani uchore hivi na what is the motivation ama what is the story behind this painting?
Hii mchoro nilichora kwamba kuonyesha ulimwengu kwamba mji wa Lamu ni mji wa kale, ni mji wa tamaduni, ni mji ambao uko na karne karibu 17. Sasa hii mji wa Lamu hujulikana kama ni mji wa sherehe za kitamaduni. Kila mwaka kuna sherehe, na hiyo sherehe yafanyika kwa seafront, yani ufuo wa bahari wa Lamu. Na hii ni dhow racing, yani mashindano ya mashua. Naona hii ni sherehe na watu wako kwa ufuo wa bahari washerekea hiyo sherehe za Lamu, yani utamaduni wa Lamu. Ndio maana hii mchoro nimeweka watu yani ulimwengu ujue kwamba Lamu ni mji unajulikana kwa utamaduni na heritage.
One Horizon, and I'm here with the CEO. So I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us one or two things about One Horizon and what it's about.
Okay. So my name is Colin Murray, and I'm the Executive Director of One Horizon. One Horizon's mission is to alleviate poverty, and in terms of alleviating poverty in Kenya, we target 4 groups, or a number of groups I should say. The first is aged women, grandmothers that are looking after the grandchildren. The second is young women, particularly with families that are supporting their families by themselves. The third is with young children who are either abandoned or have no means of support, family support. And the fourth group is simply the Maasai community, which includes all those subgroups I've just mentioned about. And One Horizon was established to take programs into the local community. It's driven by Kenyans about what are the biggest issues they face. So our job is to facilitate solutions that come from the Kenyan community, not from me, simply from the Kenyan community. And then we set about putting those programs into place with the community. But the key factor we have is that if we cannot demonstrate a measurable improvement in their lives, then we don't do it. So everything has to have an outcome and a positive outcome. If we find it's not working, we change it. But that's what keeps us busy within Nairobi particularly.
I'd like to know when One Horizon started. I mean, whatever you've said about it's amazing how you want to help the Kenyan and Maasai community in general and everyone in it. So how long have you been doing this?
Yeah, we've been doing this about 20 years. Yeah, and the way it started was like everything else. If you said to me, would I end up where I am? Probably didn't think about that. But no, there's so many challenges in Nairobi that we simply just said, well, this is a place that had a few key attributes. First of all, the people themselves wanted to solve their problems. Kenyans are very hard working, and they just needed some additional step ups. Yeah. So the additional step up, we do the easy part. Yeah. We provide the resources, but the commitment is on their part to improve their lives. So that's how it really started. I've been in other countries without those attributes, so it would have been a failure. So we just simply decided we had to put one step after another, and you can really achieve anything you want to, if you've got the will. But you've also got to have the commitment, and we had the commitment. So one of the things that people will say about One Horizon is that we never give up, and you've just got to keep going, because life's never easy.
And it's wonderful how it's set up for like tourism and also helping the community, and God bless you for that. So I'd like you to take us through one of the programs, because you said it's about elderly, all the other groups. Yeah, so just take me through one.
So the one that I'd probably like to take you through is the Grandmothers Project. And obviously, as you're aware, in Kenya, a lot of children are being brought up by their grandparents through a whole variety of circumstances. But the difficulties in communities is that for the grandmas themselves, with no unemployment benefits, with no support, then indeed how do they look after their children? And what we saw was grandmothers in great distress, looking after a number of grandchildren, not able to feed themselves, let alone feed the children. So their life was dominated by a few things: depression, anxiety, and just despair. And I think you know that it's not necessarily romantic living in a village when you have no money, no family support. So when we looked at it, we thought, it's not going to take a lot to change things around. But the first thing we had to do is to say we had to get the grandmas being able to think clearly, because depression takes over. And so for 12 months they come into a peer support program. And it's amazing that in the local community, these grandmas didn't know each other. They were hiding away from their poverty, from the depression. And then what we did is to say, well, okay, so for 12 months, they went through this healing process. Hard at times, difficult other times. But when they started to emerge from that with the healing that occurs from sharing, we said to them, okay, how can we make your life more sustainable in terms of your economic future and being able to support your families? And they came up with a whole range of activities, and pig farming was one. So now we're one of the biggest pig producers or pork producers in Kenya. And because we've got all these grandmas, and what we do is give them the stepping stones, we give them the sows, we provide the feed, we provide the veterinary, and we say in 14 months, that's our commitment. And it can be a big commitment. And then while the training's going on, at 14 months, guess what's happened? Those grandmas become self-sufficient, because we supply 3 to 5 sows. They drop around about 3 times a year. We have Farmer's Choice, who you probably know about. Farmer's Choice by the pork. Yeah, and so we complete the supply chain. So after 14 months, we're then able to say, or roughly, you're okay now. You don't need us.
Today we are here with John from Mandrake Hotels, and he's going to tell us a bit more about their properties and what they offer.
Thank you, Wanjiro. Mandrake Hotels owns 2 properties in Kenya. One is in Nairobi, where we have Eka Hotel. Eka Hotel is 10 minutes from the airport on Mombasa Road, and is an ideal transit hotel for anybody going on safari within the Mara region or Amboseli region. The second property we own is called Oltukai Lodge in Amboseli Park. Amboseli Park is one of the premium national parks that we have in Kenya, based on Mombasa Road, about 4 hours drive from Nairobi. It is the best place in the world to watch elephants and to see Kilimanjaro. We have the best views of Kilimanjaro from Amboseli. As much as Kilimanjaro is in Tanzania, we have the best views at Amboseli. And inside Amboseli, we have Oltukai Lodge, which is an 80-room chalet hotel with very, very luxurious rooms, yet in the bush. And we guarantee you 100% sighting of wildlife in terms of elephants from your room. So you're basically having luxury in within the park, and it's one of the premium destinations that every tourist must visit while in Kenya. Well, unlike Masai Mara, Amboseli has no timing. It's all year round. The elephants are usually there the entire year. It's the main home for elephants in Kenya. So it's got a huge population of elephants within the Kenya region, and Amboseli and Tsavo ecosystem are close to each other, and most of the elephants are within that ecosystem. But Amboseli is a small park, so you'll be able to see most of the elephants within, I would say, 5 minutes of entering the Amboseli National Park. Yeah, and and our hotel is well placed. It's the best place to actually experience Amboseli. Oltukai Lodge is the best place to experience Amboseli. Yes. Kenya and Africa in general is growing. And I would like Africa to support Africa. It's time that Africa starts supporting itself in terms of tourism. We have the biggest tourism numbers, and I think if Africans toured Africa, it would be very, very beneficial. So I'm looking at Africans visiting Kenya and Kenyans visiting Africa before we give Europe priority. And we want, I think we have much better products than the entire world. We have amazing products. Our products are unspoiled. There we have rich cultures, we have rich wildlife, we have rich experiences that you will not get all over the world, anywhere else in the world. So I think it's time that Africa starts supporting Africa, and we need to encourage intra-Africa travel. All right. Thank you.
Washuka Mbogo here, representing Group Travelers. I am here with the Safari Link, and I'll let this man introduce himself.
Good evening or good afternoon. My name is Hamisi Mwanundu. I'm the head of sales and marketing team, and I work for this wonderful company called Fly Safari Link.
Just to start, I want you to tell us a little bit just about yourself.
I've been in Safari Link for the last 15 years and in sales and marketing, and I find it to be quite exciting in this field, selling airline product. Yes.
So I'd like you to just take us through Fly Safari Link and exactly just what you do, where you go, how you do your thing.
Fly Safari Link started 15 years ago, and predominantly we provide interconnecting flight schedule to the best tourist destinations in Kenya and Tanzania. We have 11 aircraft of Grand Cessna and 3 Dash 8 bigger ones, and all of aircraft are flown by 2 pilots for safety purposes. So we fly to 18 destinations. We can divide our destinations into 3 categories. Beach destinations, that is Zanzibar, Lamu, Diani, and Vipingo. Vipingo is near Malindi and in between Malindi and Mombasa. Then we have safari destinations, Mara, Samburu, Amboseli, Lewa, Kilimanjaro, to mention but a few. We also have what we call them in our company business-related destinations. These are Kisumu, which we fly daily from Wilson Airport, and Kitale. We also go to Lodwa and Diani Beach. So our operations are all based at Wilson Airport. Yeah.
To everyone who wants to use a Safari Flylink, I'd just like you to tell them where to find you, like your social media platforms, your numbers, and yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we are at Fly Safari Link, both Twitter, Facebook. We've got a very active team that dedicated managing the social media. We can also find us on our website www.flysafarilink.com. We have a booking engine which is active and real time. For the travel agency, we normally give them a portal that they book with us, because 90% of our business come from the travel agencies. And of course, the direct customers can access to our booking facility through their mobile phones. You just get into our website and you find the fares and you book and ticket and pay online.
At the Narok County Government, and I'm here with Sianto, who is the marketing director of Narok County Tourism. Yes. So I'd like you to tell me just a little something about Narok County.
Okay, so Narok is actually placed in the South Rift of Kenya. It's the home of the Masai Mara. I know most people know about Masai Mara, but from the Narok town it's about 2 hours, or from Nairobi it's 5 to 6 hours. Well, we have a new route. Anyway, we do host one of the biggest reserves in the world, which is Masai Mara, which has won 6 times as the best game reserve in the world, World Travel Awards. So we have the wildlife migration, the wildebeest migration, which is the 7th wonder of the world, that was voted by Good Morning America experts, and it has brought us amazing tidings. So we have tourists coming from around June to October. That's when the high season is. We also, during the migration, we also have other wildlife like lions, and we have the big 5, which is an elephant, rhino, leopard, buffalo, and leopard, lion. Then there's rhino, buffalo, and elephant. Yeah, got it. So we do have that, and we have amazing accommodation. We have security in terms of our own rangers. This is the only game reserve that's run by the local government. It's not under, but we do work with KWS because it's a trustee land given to us by the community. It's community land given to us as the trustee to manage.
So as the tourists come, do you have like a couple of hotels in Narok where they can, just rest themselves as they do their daily views?
Yes. So in Masai Mara we have a couple of hotels within the park, just a few, but mostly outside. So the conservancies host the most hotels. So we have amazing properties from high end to budget camps to middle. It fits anyone's budget. So you can literally go to Mara for 9,000 for 3 days, 2 nights. And budget camps. So I think people just have this mentality that Masai Mara is just for certain people, or it's just for white people, or people from Western countries. But it's not like that. We want to open up the doors to even local tourism. We have people from Kenya traveling. We have young millennials traveling to Masai Mara, and that's what we want to do. And that's why we're here at MKTE. We want to showcase the possibilities that we have. And we do have the security, so people should come to Mara.
Okay, for sure. And I see there's a little bit going on with your culture. Just tell us just a tiny bit of it, because I have been wanting to wear this.
Well, we, apart from just being the Mara, we actually host the cultural people of the Maasai who live within the Mara. So we do practice beading. So, and that you can see from our logo. Apart from the wildlife, the people, the beading and the cattle and livestock. So this is one of the major things that we do in terms of beading. We have an organization called Rushanga, which is under the Ministry of Tourism, that works with different ladies who do beading. Yes, so you can find this in Masai markets, you can find this in Narok County. We're actually selling them, some of them here at our stand. So it's one of the things that makes our culture beautiful. Yes, and we want to share it with everyone. Yes.
Nice. So we have had it from Sianto, from the much you can experience and see in Narok County. So do make your way. Just go there. Go to the Masai Mara, to their nice, beautiful hotels, and just enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the Group Traveler Show. Today I'm with Andrew from Lazizi Expeditions, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about their tour company, transportation company.
Yeah. Hi, thank you. My name is Andrew Juguna. I'm one of the guides in Lazizi Tour Company. We are based in Nairobi International Airport. That's where we are based. Basically, we offer transport to tour companies with the new and most modernized vehicles, especially 4x4s.
Okay, what do you mean by new and most modernized?
If you look like this Jeep, this one normally we used only to see them in the bush. Now you can see them in the town. Now, like now in this expo, everybody is talking about the Lazizi. If that's why you have come to see what is Lazizi offering. Now that's why we used to have even the cover body. Now we have open Jeep.
Why did you decide opening up
In Kenya, the tourism is growing. Now if you grow, you have to grow and you offer quality services. Yeah? And that's why we have seen the other Jeeps are there, but we have to add quality. Like this one, if you look, they are unique on their own way. Yeah.
Tell me about the ways that Lazizi Expeditions, transportation vehicles are different from the rest.
If you look at this Land Cruiser, if you go and look, it's converted one. Basically it's a Land Cruiser, but if you look, whatever you have handed, if you look at the work format of the body, this is not normal in the town. These are high class, upper class services.
So we've finally come to the end of this amazing 3-day experience here at the KICC, the Magical Kenya Travel Expo.
Yes, and it has been great and wonderful to get to interact with the various agencies, airlines, and hotels to see what they're offering and what they're like offering the customers and everyone just out there.
Also the county government, everything, getting to know everything that the counties have to offer from Bungoma, Siaya. We've had such an amazing time, guys, and
yes, it has been wonderful and it has been great. Please do make sure to visit all those places that we have interviewed and you'll get to have a lovely moment. I was yours, Oshika Mbogwa. I love you all and thank you.
And I've been your host, Wanjiru Njanga. Tune in to the Group Travelers Show and Telebomoko Media. See you next time.